Hello again, this is Terry with Puddle Jumping Blog, and I am going to review today, as part of the Homeschool Review Crew, Transcripts Made Easy by Janice Campbell. This can be found at everydayeducation.com and look for the product, and there's everydayeducation.com. And please remember at the end of the review to check out all the other bloggers' reviews as well, and the links will be in the description. I was sent a downloadable ebook of Transcripts Made Easy, and I received it in a PDF format, so you see it on my computer here. It's 138 pages, and I want to tell you about it. I was so excited because I have a high school junior. Last year I graduated a senior, and this would have come in handy then. I had to do a lot of research myself to find out how to do his transcripts. But this year I have a junior, so I get to benefit for her, and I also have a 7th grader. So she's going to get to benefit from all the information I discovered in this book. So it's set up in 5 parts. The first part talks about transcripts. What is it? Who needs it? Who will see it? Etc. Part 2 gives you the plan with the end in mind. So if you are going to college, you're going to have a different plan than if you're not going to college, or if you're going to trade school or whatever. So it kind of guides you along the way with what to study, and it gives you samples. So part 3 is to keep it simple. Part 4 are the grades and the credit, and they explain GPA and how you arrive at that. And then part 5 is creating the transcript, and my very, very, very favorite part are the reproducibles and blank transcript forms. So let me dig into this book a little. Alright, so I'm just going to go through the book so you can see what I saw. There's 138 pages, and it's laid out very nicely with information in bite-sized chunks that is really explained well. And so you know everything you need to do to prepare your child for post-high school, whatever that may be for your child. And if it involves transcripts, this book tells you everything you need to know. So it walks you through it. You first talks about what a transcript is. As we progress, we come down here to how to plan, and this would be a wonderful section to actually give to your high school child. And I have not done that yet, but mainly right now my daughter is overwhelmed with the idea of taking the ACT, which is happening Saturday. So after Saturday I can have more of a guideline as to which way to direct her. But this section here I think would make a great read for the actual high school student. It tells you your graduation requirements and how many credits you would need, like on a standard diploma or an advanced diploma. And as with a lot of homeschoolers, you may find that you're coming up with a lot more than the standard credit numbers. At least that's what we ended up doing with my daughter. But she also did advanced placement in 7th and 8th grade with algebra and such. So the book also describes what to do with that. What I love about this book is it's approach is from someone who is obviously aware of the daily life of a homeschooler. So it's not just somebody giving you advice from a public school position and trying to stick it into a homeschool format. This is someone, the author of this book obviously is familiar with homeschoolers and the different styles of homeschooling. They even touch upon unschooling and standardized testing and any style of homeschool that you may have or be doing. She's probably going to address in this book. So as you can see, it's well laid out, and there's plenty of little charts and references and such along the way. And then as you go along, my favorite part is back here, where they give you an actual sample of transcripts. So they have the vertical format, which is the one that I chose to do, and they also have a horizontal format. There's different ways to organize it, and this one is organized by course. This one is organized by semester, which is how I laid mine out. And then they have blank ones that you can print out and fill in yourself. And there is also something called a checkoff transcript format, which we are not using for high school, but we do a similar method with, in my state, we have to calculate actual hours of learning, and I use a checklist similar to this for that. But for the transcripts, you can actually use this, print this off and use this checkoff transcript. She's got everything here for you, the format that's required that colleges are looking for, and all of the recommended credits and grading systems. This, I am telling you, this book covers everything. Look, she's even got a sample diploma. So in the back, then, of course, you have all the glossary and the references and such that she used for her research in writing the book. You even have these reproducible forms, and since it's in an ebook that I received, I can just print it off based on the page number. So here we go. There's a reading log, activities log, a class profile, a subjects worksheet for each subject: English for the main ones, English, math, history, sciences, social sciences, religion. There's even one for religion and philosophy, which is amazing. And it continues. So everything that you need to know about transcripts is listed in this book. And it's wonderful because, let's see what we've got here. I had started my daughter's transcript, and using this format, I'm completing it. Well, those are course descriptions. But here's the actual transcript, and I can compare it against the ones in this book to make sure I've got everything on there that's required. If you have a high school student in your homeschool, or if you are starting with kindergarten, it is never, never, never too early to figure out what is required of you by your state or by the college that you're hoping to get your child into. And this book covers everything. So I would highly recommend this. It is written, it really is, the title is appropriate. It really is Transcripts Made Easy, and it really is the homeschooler's guide to high school paperwork. And I don't think you can start too early. gathering this information. You especially if you've got a student going into high school this year, get it now. If you've got a junior high student, this is a perfect time to start learning what you're going to need to be gathering when they enter high school. And some junior high students, like my daughter, took high school classes in junior high, so I started the transcript with those junior high school level classes. And so if you are in elementary school, you might think, oh, I've got plenty of time to do all this, but really it sneaks up on you quicker than you think, and it's never too early to grab this book, and you have the actual forms in the format and a whole guide along the way as to how to direct your child in learning throughout their entire homeschool education. So I would recommend this book for any homeschooler with a student at any level. Transcripts Made Easy by Everyday Education and Janice Campbell. And please check out the links in the description. Thank you.